Dear students, we are learning about representation of relief features, their shape and elevation using the contour lines. Here we can learn about the features of contour lines. First feature of contour line is two contour lines representing different elevations may converge and touch, but they do not intersect each other. For example, a cliff. Cliff is a landform generally found along the coastline. It is a steep vertical slope. Here, many contour lines with a different altitude, they come and touch each other, but they never intersect. Second feature, when contour lines converge together, they represent regions having a near vertical shape like a waterfall or a cliff. When the rivers flowing through the mountainous region, if there is a sudden drop in the altitude, water will fall from high altitude to low altitude. That also represented by the convergence of different number of contour lines. Third feature is contours that are closely spaced indicate steep slopes, while contours that are spaced apart indicate a gentle slope. From these diagrams, we can understand the spacing of contours varies depending upon the slope of the landform. Fourth feature of contour lines are usually every fifth contour line, that means the index contour in a topographical map is labeled with the elevation and thicker in appearance. This will help us to count the altitude of each and every contours. As we learned in the last class, here contour interval is 20 meter and baseline is 100. So fifth line means it is a multiple of 100 and index contour's value will be 200 meter. In this figure, the lowest value of contour is 260 meter. After that, it is 280 meter and bold contour line is having the value of 300 meter. Even though it is not written there, when we count 20, we will get the value of that index contour. Contours are not made to pass through permanent structures like buildings. In this figure, you can see due to the presence of a building, contour lines are not drawn over that. Now we can learn to identify landforms through the contours. As we learned earlier, a gentle slope has a low slope angle and is characterized by contour lines spread widely apart. On the other hand, steep slope has a high slope angle and is characterized by closely spaced contour lines. Last class, we learned to draw the contour diagram of a hill. A hill is a raised part of land with uniform sloping sides. Hills are represented by a series of concentric closed contours that form irregular circles. A plateau is an elevated flatland, usually with steep slopes. The contour lines representing a plateau are closely spaced at the sides with a large gap in the center. A ridge is formed due to the convergence of two mountain faces. It has a raised crest with many peaks of different heights. As it has steep sloping sides, its contour lines are closely spaced and are oval in shape. In this fraction of topo sheet, the parts of the contour lines which is marked within the blue line is a ridge. A ridge has many sub-features like conical hill, saddle, pass, etc. A saddle is the depressed landmass that slopes between two peaks of a hill or mountain, thereby appearing like a saddle of a horse. Contours for the peaks are concentric circles with a large gap between the peak's outermost contour. Pass is the highest path between two mountains or hills. It is shown by a drop in the contour heights.